feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
And now the opening lineup for Seattle. They've got Kuminga, Drew Holiday out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Filipowski, and it's Nesmith in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Smart in at the 3. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Nesmith passes to Kuminga. 4 on the clock. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, you see the strength right there. Kuminga is skilled at fending off the defense.
Inside, here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Nesmith on the wing. Kuminga against Hachimura. Kuminga, the pass to Nesmith. Kuminga with a screen on Smart. Kuminga down low. Hachimura covering.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Doncic. Over Holiday. Seattle pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from LaVine.
You know, the athleticism of Holiday and his size ensures that even inside, he's an effective scorer.
Doncic against Holiday. Smart for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Holiday. Outside Nesmith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center. And in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told. But this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And the first one at the line is good.
And Nesmith is a very talented shooter. No denying that. I mean, he's a guy you have to guard closely at all times.
And so he makes both from the line. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Ayton, a screen on Holiday. From deep, here's Doncic. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Holiday passes to Nesmith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Quick step. Nesmith is a tough cover down the lane.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
LaVine against Reeves. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. Taking a look at the Rockets. Knocked out of that top 3. Moving down to the 4th spot.
And when I look at Seattle, they're in a little bit of disarray on a long losing streak. The coaching staff has its work cut out, trying to get the players to believe they're better than how they've been playing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Kuminga. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Filipowski. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Reeves. Now here's Ayton. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Hachimura. No good, off the front rim. And it's Holiday with the ball for Seattle. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Nesmith on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Nesmith. Over Smart. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 4. Hachimura with the ball. Kuminga defends. Here's Smart. It's on target from the high post. Smart's got 5 points.
You rarely see Smart operate in the mid-range, but he just takes what the defense gives him on that possession.
Filipowski for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
The defense trying to take other things away, so he steps up and buries the triple.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Now here's Holiday. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Levine finds Holiday. Over Doncic. Tries again. Kuminga, the pass to Holiday. And at last, they get one to fall. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
Here's Reeves. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Smart outside. Pass to Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Seattle leading by 3. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip to the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Hachimura. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Doncic against Levine. And yep, it's good. And now just a 1-point Seattle lead. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Seattle making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And the work they put in coming out of the half was commendable, but it wasn't something they could sustain down the stretch. Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
From 15 feet away, the shot by Holiday, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And it's Smart missing. Seattle has gone 2 of 5 from deep. The drive by Mitchell, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Will go for a different look here. Kleber, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. And James is subbed in for Doncic. So Seattle going with almost an entirely new group here. Matkovic, he's checked in for Filipowski. Toppin comes in for Kuminga. Thompson, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Holiday. Now here's Reeves. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. James passes to Kennard, lets it go from deep, pure from three-point range. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Matkovic. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll go on Maxi Kleber. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
He's off on the first. Second free throw is good. Reeves with the ball. And he drives in. Shot clock at 3. Wide open. Seattle pulls it in. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now, here is James. Nice shot by Kennard.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Seattle trails by 3. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. Allie, any news?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Seattle. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. He's ruled out return, and we'll just have to see how long the recovery will take.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
From deep, Reeves. And Toppin pulls it down. Seattle has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Thompson. Over Reeves. And again, it's Seattle missing. The Lakers lead by 3. Down low. Here's Kleber. It's tipped. Now Thomas. He's scoreless. There's a screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
When you watch Cam Thomas go on one of his patented scoring outbursts, it's reminiscent of the microwave. He heats up quickly and can carry the offense in stretches.
First one falls. Both free throws good for Thomas.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Lakers in the lead. And here's James. Pass to Reeves. Kennard outside. Unloads. Connects. The jumper drops. Kennard's gotten his third basket of the night.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
On the wing, Thompson. 1:27 left in the first. A nice shot by Toppin.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Thomas. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game.
And I like how Thomas just battles for his bucket inside, even as a slightly smaller guy.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
No good on that one. And it's tied up with that one. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back over to you guys.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's Seattle with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Kennard outside. Back to Reeves. Over Thompson. And Toppin pulls it down.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Thompson. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Mitchell against Reeves. To the paint. Here's Timmy. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top. They're up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So it's Los Angeles now. And Seattle looking at who they've got. We've got Mitchell. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Markovic in at the center position. Now here's Mitchell. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. Going inside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Kennard. Coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. Vanderbilt with a screen. And here's Doncic outside. They get it back. Out to Hachimura. Kennard outside. Off target with the 3. Outside Nesmith. Toppin right side. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Smart's checked in. Seattle also changing it up. Filipowski, he's checked in for Matkovic. And it's Kuminga in for Mitchell. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. And that one's good. Timmy's got his second basket of the night. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Here's Holiday. He's coming off a 25-point game against Milwaukee.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Seattle on D. And it's Hachimura missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Doncic. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
That's his 3rd triple of the game. It's the first one in the second quarter.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Over to the wing. Back to Holiday. Top of the screen on Doncic. Holiday. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
It's his first trip to the line.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
That's good from Holiday.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Holiday hits them both.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Doncic finds Smart. Now here's Kennard. The 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Here's Nesmith. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Nesmith's got 6.
Wow, pretty tough tweener from Nesmith there.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Pass to Hachimura. Now Smart. From deep, here's Doncic. No good that time.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And as we near the end of the group stage, let's see where we stand in the NBA Cup tournament.
Well, this is an interesting format. Since each team plays so few games towards the NBA Cup, they get weeded out in a hurry.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Kennard. Hachimura outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Toppin passes to Holiday. Counted from distance. Holiday's got his third basket on the night right there.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
Smart outside. Kennard outside to halt the run. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Seattle leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Filipowski in the post. Kleber on him. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Well, the Lakers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Smart finds Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. 6 points for him.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
And Seattle calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
He's checked in for the Lakers. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at Doncic, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in, because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Outside Nesmith. Kuminga against Smart. Kuminga down low. Smart grabs a miss. The Lakers trail. Here's Kennard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got 4 assists now tonight.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Holiday. To the right side. Here's Toppin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Aggressive work in the lane. Toppin has the size and he has the bounce.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
The first free throw is good. James is checked in for Luka Doncic. Thompson, he's checked in for Seattle. Cam Thomas comes in for Holiday. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
The Lakers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. James with the ball, and it's Thomas picking him up. Thompson against Smart. Kennard for 3. Seattle pulls it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kuminga goes in.
Yeah, moving downhill, Kuminga is so explosive. He just catches the defense a little out of position there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw good from Kuminga.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
Shots good by James.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Seattle. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Toppin against Kleber. Toppin's shot is off.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
James passes to Kennard. Shot is up. Again, Los Angeles.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Thomas has got 5. Here's James. Outside Reeves. Pass to Kleber. Now Kennard. And here's Reeves outside. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson finds Thomas. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. He has 7.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Here's Kuminga. Toppin right side. Shoots over Kleber. Toppin's shot is off.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Pass to James. Here's Kennard. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Your practice makes perfect. So Kuminga's put a lot of time into refining his shot motion off the catch.
Pass to Reeves. To the wing on the left. Here's Ayton. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Seattle leading by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. The Lakers shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
And so it's the Lakers with it. 8-point game. Kennard passes to Vanderbilt. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Seattle leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Oh, play! Thompson delivers!
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Kennard against Mitchell. Kennard outside. Here's Timmy, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
At the line for one.
One shot.
Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Thomas. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Nice shot by Kennard.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Seattle. On the wing, Thompson. This one for 3. Offensive board. And they pick up 2.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. Seattle pulls it in. Toppin's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball. You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Reeves, the pass to Kennard. Outside Reeves. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Seattle pulls it in. Pass to Thompson. Thomas with the ball. Off with the layup. So we conclude the first half. Seattle out in front. They're up by 6. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
61.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows this ring.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Check it out, Los Angeles. They hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.